Right there, chat. Let's see if anyone's there. Yeah, so this stream is going to serve. I got some cards for Magic because I'm building Magic decks, but I also kind of wanted to give a quick little heads up update regarding just a quick little stream schedule, situation going on this week. So I'll talk about this again, but in case you're just here for the stream schedule, you care about that part. Kyle on his channel will not be streaming this week. However, Devil did say he'd be free this week, 3 days, so we might get another Devil stream again. I don't know if we'll be actually getting that because he says he'll be free, and then he ends up staying in all day with his girlfriend. Which, to be fair, there's nothing wrong with that decision. It's just that that might be happening this week. However, because Kyle won't be streaming his usual day, I'll try and make it up. Congrats on getting the God card animations. Thank you, Nello Sparta. It was a long time due. Should have been there from the fucking start, but, better late than never, I suppose. I'll have to splurge out later and get those God card packs. I believe we got some sleeves and everything. Yeah, so I just got some Magic cards. This is actually from a thing called a Secret Lair. But I was going to be resleeving cards and shit, so I thought, if I'm going to be doing this, I might as well chill out for a little bit. So, yeah, for context, Kyle will not be streaming again this Thursday on his channel. He got screwed over with his assignment, but Devil might be streaming. Oh, that's a weird pack. Later today. Or not later today, but he might be streaming later in the week. Yeah. I'm trying to make an all Doctors Doctor Who deck, so it looks like all my Doctors showed up finally. So I'll have to put those in there. Hopefully you guys have been having a nice day. Because Kyle won't be streaming on Thursday, gross. So my all Doctors deck is more of a meme deck. It's a 5-color deck because the Doctors are split across 4 different colors. But in order to play them, I think this is everything. Yeah, hang on a minute. I think that's all my cards that I need for this deck list. Yeah, because I ordered some cards a while back, or for this deck. However, this is going to be more of a meme deck. This is not a Doctor Who was bad? What do you mean bad? Like the new episode? I'll have to check on Pimp Demon later. Yeah, because I didn't have the 10th Doctor, so I got the 10th Doctor. Even got a little card with his glasses on icon. Yeah, I ended up having to rework the base deck to fit in all these fucking colors. Because for some fucking reason, when they made the Doctor Who, and I think I bitched about this the last time I was talking about Magic. The last time when they made the Doctor Who decks, for some godforsaken reason, they decided not to make a Doctor that can play all the fucking Doctors. I believe I have all lens I need. Let me check. It was incredibly fucking stupid. So, did I get Storm card? No, 2 things. Yes. Well, this is supposed to be an all Doctor deck, so I have every Doctor in this deck with the exception of the Valeyard. However, in fairness, I think the Valeyard I can be forgiven for not running that Doctor. I was hoping these cards would show up in time for my tournament this week because, while I like my main deck, I feel a little bad that I've been playing the same deck over and over again. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to revisit my mana base. Manda? I'm going to have to revisit my mana base later, off stream. I'll just probably sleeve a few cards for now, but I'm going to have to revisit that mana base. I don't know if she's even in the main deck or not. But the other thing I'm a little more interested in is I got this thing called a Secret Lair. So, because TCG was having a kickback sale, I splurged out a little bit, and I got Transformers Secret Rare from TCG Player, among other cards. My all Doctor deck is gonna be a meme deck. I bought Laura Croft. I'm gonna put Laura Croft in here. I'm gonna put a bunch of like cameo characters in here. But this one is for my actual main deck. That's an Optimus Prime versus Megatron Secret Rare. I have never seen a Secret Rare before, so this is kind of. Oh, okay. See, that's what I was kind of expecting. Yeah, they give you a nice little Secret Lair. So Secret Lair drop series in Magic. Nice little fucking box, actually. They really called Paulus in a moment of choosing. I'm sure it's Transformers line. I don't know if that's in the animated show or cartoons or just in the movie. Yeah, so that's nice. So not only do you have the nice little cover on top of it, they give you an extra cover at the bottom. Oh, that's actually clean. I'm not gonna lie. That is pristine quality packaging. So, what is Secret Lair? For those of you who don't play Magic the Gathering, or for those of you who don't give a fuck. So, Secret Lair in particular is a really weird concept. One that I'm not. They're the only ones who have a unique name for it, but I've seen it done in One Piece already. Basically, they will sell you a special pack with specific cards in there, usually with some specific type of artwork, and usually for $30. This one ended up costing me $45 because it's been out of print and it wasn't unsealed. Oh, shit, that fucking fell out. It was unsealed, or it was sealed. They don't sell unsealed versions, which I guess kind of makes sense. You buy a Secret Lair, you get what you paid for. Normally, I wouldn't splurge out on a product like this unless there's more bang for my buck. Because even in One Piece, where I play that game more consistently, although I guess I play Magic more consistently because I dropped One Piece this season, I don't usually buy the alt-art boxes. Although in One Piece, you have to spend $100 to get a full playset for the alt-arts. Whereas in Magic, at least in Commander format, which is Singleton format, you only have to buy one for $30, and they give you like 6 cards with different alt-arts. I ended up buying my brother the Jeff Goldblum shirtless Secret Lair. So a bunch of Jeff Goldblum Jurassic Park cards. Very nice. But back to the matter at hand here. So yeah, Secret Lair is basically just alt-arts meant to bling out your deck. That's about it. I gotta admit the packaging could be a little better. It's kind of a little lame in that regard. What the fuck? Huh? Okay. I guess I got 2 packs in here. Weird. Okay. So, the main reason I bought Interesting Transformers, yeah, they had Transformers, like, there's Megatron right there. I'll open up the pack a little more. Weird. I got more cards than I was expecting. Huh. Strange. So, this Secret Lair would have originally sold for $30. Normally, I wouldn't buy a product like this resold like this. However, in the case of in the case of these cards in particular, Megatron on his own costs $26. It's supposed to come with the Allspark, which costs well here, let me open it up first, and then I'll explain a little more in depth why I ended up making this purchase. Apparently, Planeswalkers would probably scale kind of crazy, I bet. Alright, so let me see. I'm not sure if there's only 3 cards in here or 5. There are 3 cards in here. A little disappointed on that one, but I'll talk about it. Okay, so first I'll talk about... Is it just the command tower? That would make sense if it's just the command tower. Little thematical command tower. So... Yeah, sweet. Kyle just gave me some good news. Yay. Damn it! Open! Damn you. Okay, well, it's just a command tower. Fuck this card. We don't need to talk about what we just saw, okay? We don't need to talk about that. So, going back to my incredible story, the main reason, normally I wouldn't buy a product like this in general, especially not one being resold. But so Megatron right here is something called the Blightsteel Colossus, which I'm not going to. It's a little bent up, but I don't know if that's because of my own actions or not. So you do get Megatron in his base form, and you get Megatron as a tank. So this is the G1 Megatron, and this is the same card, I believe. Yeah, so they let you choose what version to play as. A little cheap, not gonna lie. Personally, I think it would have been a lot cooler if they would have let you. POC officially comes out. Yo, let's go. POC review video. However, for this one, they just did double-sided. It fits the transforming theme. But no. So it's not multiple Megatrons. That's one thing I don't like about it. It's one Megatron, but it's two different versions of the same card. So you can choose your art specifically. And I don't mind that. But it's like, the original Secret Lair cost $30. You really couldn't have printed just two versions of the same card? So, along with Megatron, we do have the Allspark. Now, this one right here just seems fucking stupid to me in terms of the actual background art. You have a zoomed in and a non-zoomed in version. I'm not too sure why that is. I think this one would have been fine as just having the back like be a normal Magic card. And of course, you can't have a Megatron, Secret Lair without, of course, having a gorgeous Optimus Prime artwork. And of course, the one I'll be playing as. Gotta get that truck in there, boy. Gotta get that, what's that? That truck-coon in there. Look at that. I like Optimus' second version a lot better. It just seems kind of silly. I summon a truck, now die. So, going back to why I ended up buying the Secret Lair in particular, besides splurging out. Megatron on his own cost $26, and the not alt-art version of Megatron costed $23. The Allspark itself costed $13 on its own, $9 as the Allspark. One of the weirder moments where... So Magic players have this like sort of fetish for keeping shit within Magic, kind of like my Puritan standards for Yu-Gi-Oh, except they care about it for arts. Optimus does work as Truck-kun. Look at that. About to isekai my opponents. So the thing is the cards on their own, if I would have bought them separately, would probably have only saved me like maybe $3 or $4 tops, if I'm being honest. Because for Optimus Prime on his own is the cheapest card in this box set, coming in at like $6 a copy. But again, I'm playing Commander format, so that means I don't worry about buying more than one copy. It's one of the benefits of a singleton format. These three fuckers are going in my Doctor Who Villains deck because I'm switching this over from a pure Doctor Who Villains deck to a artifact-based deck. So, gotta put them in. I can't run this deck right now. I bought several upgrades for this deck. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm actually surprised it showed up so fucking fast. I ordered it this weekend. It's kind of weird, actually. I'll mention what they do very briefly, just because we're talking about Magic and the like, but I don't really think many of you will understand or appreciate what these cards do. Probably I don't either, to be fair, but whatever. Take that out. And then, yeah, hopefully we'll have video on PLC coming. I didn't realize it was coming out so soon. So, all right, nice. Back in you go. Regarding my own personal card game, because I do have a private card game working, I actually managed to get someone to help sort of make a basic design for the game. They're currently, it's hosted on the website, but the website is free. So at some point later on down the line, once all the decks are in, and I got like a rule sheet set up, I could have just like some of you guys come test it with me, if you guys would be willing to do that. Where did I put this for now? Put it over here. This format. Which actually, I'm a little excited because it sounds like he'll be able to get it done today because he's already got one deck done. So it sounds like it won't be too hard to get the others done. If that ends up becoming the case, I might be able to actually play test it with Devil during his day off, which would kind of be nice, considering we don't fucking do anything else with the fucking card game because he's always fucking busy. I'm not salty. Why would you think that? But yeah, no. So, just a quick little, chill little stream. Rather than making a video, just talk about, so our other things we're covering. Yeah, Devil might be streaming this week. Kyle will not be streaming Thursday. He should be streaming the normal Saturday stream on this channel. If Kyle's not streaming Thursday, if Devil doesn't take that slot, I might do a stream, but we'll see what happens. I have a homework assignment due on Wednesday, so if I get that done, I'll be a lot more free to do shit. But, yeah, so Kyle won't be streaming. As far as I know, Mangler should still be good to go. It's so weird to give me a fucking Cybertronian command tower. But yeah, no. I just wanted to talk a little about some of the cards I got. Because I ordered a fuck ton of cards for Magic, actually, this last weekend. TCG Player had this really fucking 10% off. Or not 10% off. They had 10% cash back. And instead of getting 10% cash back, I bought all my cards the day before because there was one card in particular I was trying to get, and it was expensive. It was kind of expensive for just one card. Very expensive. However, while I don't like expensive cards in general for card games, in this particular situation, it was a little more acceptable because Magic has something called a... what's the term called? Reserved list. It has something called the reserved list. So in Magic the Gathering, because of how the game was when it first started, and because of fans wanting to keep investments in card games, because apparently since the very beginning you had fucking assholes who wanted to make money off of card games instead of playing the fucking card game. There were people who got very upset that very powerful cards and rare cards were being reprinted a lot. So to combat that, Wizards of the Coast did something. Well, the Planeswalkers have a spell that gives them literal Omniscience. It's even called that, I believe. Oh yeah, I was thinking about ordering it for my All Doctors deck, but it was I was going to order the anime version, but it was a little too expensive for me at the current moment. So I didn't get it. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they have Omniscience. I mean, if you were to really sit down and attribute every spell technically Planeswalkers can do, because Planeswalkers are just technically players of Magic, technically, from what I understand. I'm sure you can get Magic to some pretty cracked, I think multiversal. I think the highest you get is multiversal so far. I don't think there's higher dimensional beings in Magic. Although with Doctor Who introduced, there probably is arguments for higher dimensionality just on its own. So, just to talk about the cards a little bit. Allspark. Costs 2 to play, costs 3, and tapping it to activate it, double the amount of each type of unspent mana you have. So basically what the Allspark does in concept is you play it for 2, and then you play it for, and then when you activate it, you can activate it on play, it will double the value of every mana card you have not played this turn. So you can turn a 2 generic mana into a 4 generic mana. Presumably, it says double the amount. I'm sure I'll get fucking. I'm sure when I play this at an actual table, they'll give me shit for this, saying that I'm doing it wrong. 100% positive on that one. But that's how it reads. So fuck you. Next we have Truckcoon, of course. Truckcoon. So I bought Optimus. So the other reason I was looking at these characters for Optimus and Megatron is because I was playing against a guy who had really powerful dragons, and my Cybermen at the time and my Daleks are not that strong. So if he were to attack, I would get fucked. They would all die basically. So I was like, I need to get some beat sticks on the field, some really strong cards that can, do damage and fight like a 10-10, So Optimus Prime is an 11/11 artifact creature with Trample and Indestructible. Indestructible, self-explanatory, can't be destroyed. Trample is if you block, They do have the Matrix of Leadership in a different card, but it is not called the Matrix of Leadership. But they do have the Jetfire movie scene where he picks up the Matrix of Leadership. I didn't buy it though. I did buy Megatron turning into Galvatron though. My boy. Galvatron, who should have been Death Battle. I don't care what the fuck Kyle says. Fuck Kyle. Kyle's a bitch. Fuck Kyle. So yeah, Optimus has Trample, which is just piercing in most card games. Basically, if you try and block Optimus with a card that's weaker than Optimus, it'll deal the remaining damage to the card. So let's say I attack with Optimus and I block with the Fourth Doctor. The Fourth Doctor is a 4/4. Optimus is a 11/11. So I would still take 7 damage after that battle is resolved. It also has the effect when it's put into a graveyard from anywhere, you can reveal it and shuffle it back into the library. So if this card gets milled and goes to the graveyard, because Magic has some pretty cracked milling strategies, this card will just reshuffle itself back into the deck. So that's pretty nice. Megatron costs 1 more than Optimus. Optimus is 11, Megatron is 12, so they're very expensive cards, but they're generic mana expensive. And he has the exact same effects, except Megatron has Infect, which I believe is a reference to Antimatter, because I believe G1 Megatron has access to Antimatter, or I don't know if it's just IDW has it. I think IDW is supposed to be a continuation of the original series, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure Ryan can correct me on that if he ever bothers to watch this stream later on. Yeah, I know. So Megatron has access to a card that he has Infect, which just the way Infect works, it's a poison counter in Magic, but it's a poison counter. This deck isn't fully upgraded yet, so I'm not going to bother playing with this tomorrow. Now that I have my meme deck ready, I got a real strategy to go with. Save this secret lair box for later purposes. Ah, hello Ryan. Yeah, I'm sure Ryan can explain. Well, Ryan, does regular base Megatron have fucking the G1 version? Does he have Antimatter or whatever? I'm assuming you would know that more than I would. But at any rate, yeah, Megatron has Infect. So going to what Infect does. What Infect does is it reduces the attack power of a card by 1 and their health by 1 every time they get hit by Infect. But in a really interesting mechanic choice, they also made it to where... Oh, fadoodles. Shoot. I don't think I have another black sleeve. There's no fucking way I don't have a black sleeve lying around. Are you fucking kidding me? Bro, I own so many fucking sleeves. Do I really not have another just generic black lying around? I might have to do this. Okay, yeah, that works. That works. Nice. Yeah. So going back to what Infect does. So for some reason, and I understand that there's enough. So all right, that's fine. Well, it might be IDW Megatron, because I mean, hang on, I'm not sure if you were here for when I showed the artwork for him, but I believe, if I remember correctly, IDW and the G1 Megatron look the fucking same. So hang on, this box is a little complicated to open because I don't use it too often. What do you think? Because I believe IDW and G1 look the exact same, so this could be the IDW version. I don't think they look all that different from each other. I do know that the Transformers that came out besides these two for Optimus and Megatron, and the other secret lair, because there were 2 secret lairs, seem to be based on the old TV series, so that's why I'm assuming this is G1. But I could be wrong about that. Regardless, yeah, they had Transformers first. Transformers before Doctor Who. I'm just using it to upgrade my artifact. I'm using it to upgrade my Cyberman and Dalek deck, but it's also going to have the Master in it. Really crap deck, really stupid, but I like it. Into the bag you go. Yeah. So going back to what Infect does, again, for the fucking fourth time, the way Infect works apparently is if you deal 10 Infect counters to your opponent, and I don't even think Infect deals damage, I think it's just a counter they have on themselves, they lose the game. So Magic... Shockwave is a card, but I didn't buy him. I specifically spent too much money buying other cards to upgrade my master deck that I ended up not buying too many other cards. The only other card I bought specifically was a Megatron card that shows Megatron turning into Galvatron. Because, you know, my boy Galvatron had to. That's what should have happened in the death battle, but, you know, fuck Kyle. Fuck Kyle. But, yeah, so, because Magic is a very fucking unbalanced and cracked game. The more I play it, the more I realize how much of a fucking mess the game is. Okay. Yeah, so that's why Megatron has Infect then, because he probably has the antimatter or he has some sort of dark fucking energon shit. Megatron's always pulling up some crazy shenanigans. Point is yeah, so that's what, so those are the Transformers cards for the most part. They have a whole lineup of Transformers cards you can play, but I'm switching my Doctor Who deck to a more artifact creature deck, which is a specific type of creature, and when I saw them, I was like, oh, well, I can run them in the deck because they're generic mana. They're just generic artifact creatures. I can just run them for free. And, yeah, they're big beat sticks. They were what I was looking for. They were what I was looking for. So, yeah, beyond that, though, yeah, I just gotta sleeve in all my new Doctor Who cards. I ended up buying Clara, Martha Jones, which I might actually leave out. Kate Stewart. I did get the Doctor's Daughter from the David Tennant episode. I got the TARDIS card, or the TARDIS girl from Matt Smith's episode. I got Gallifrey Falls, the painting. Actually, really interesting concept I might incorporate into my own card game into the future. Magic has cards like this that count as two different cards. It's a very interesting concept. Because Magic already has cards that can be cast for two different effects. But they also have cards that are quite literally two different cards in one. I don't know what the actual logic is behind that decision. I've seen the creator of Magic talk about his card game before and how he does certain balancing and shit. Because I needed to learn. But, granted, my card game's still shit, but whatever. That being said, though, I don't understand why he did the two cards. I play Magic with Devil this week, depending if he's up to it. Hopefully he doesn't fucking have a super fucking cracked deck where he's all like, hey Zim, time to fucking die. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, hang on. I want to show you guys an example of what I'm talking about, but I'm trying to find it. Here it is. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Yeah, so they have cards like this, which is weird. And then they have cards like this, which also counts as two different spells. Yep.
I'm gonna be eating some.
That's fine. Yeah, my all Doctor cards showed up just in time for the tournament tomorrow. My Transformers cards showed up, so that was interesting.
Your all doctors?
Yeah, I got all my supporters.
Oh, all doctors.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said alt. I was like, the fuck?
Yeah, I got the Confession Dial, which is supposed to be when Missy gives Clara, I believe, the Doctor's message. I got Sally Sparrow from the David Tennant episode. Honestly, if I would have had the option, I probably would have bought David Tennant's deck over the old Doctors.
Yeah, but that one was too popular.
Yeah, but that one sold.
You wanna know how dark? Yeah, so here's the thing. I know we've already watched the Doctor seasons a lot, multiple times, and we can obviously say verbatim what happens. But it's crazier, as I get older and older, the more you understand about what's going on. Because obviously, yeah, we understand that, Devros beat him because he showed him his soul. But then you really think about it, right? When you're like, wait, what, this is kind of dark, darker and darker.
Nah. Yeah, Weeping Angel. I do have a Weeping Angel, but the Weeping Angel sucks ass. It's terrible. Very great flavor card.
I gotta get my headphones.
Super shit. Death Battle's too busy sucking off normie scaled universes to allow Frieza to lose to people he gets stomped by. Mm. Yeah, we got the 13th Doctor's guitar, or 12th Doctor's guitar. I'll say yeah, 13th Doctor's technically the girl. They have the Doctor. Probably doesn't do anything for my deck, but always nice to have. I think this does search a Doctor actually.
Jesús Carlos, Spirit que disfrute y completos, mira que Jesús quitó la way. Vía Cristo de Jesús en un Padre Hijo Espíritu Santo, Amen. Quitó la way. Amen.
Oh yeah, this one's more of a like a tuner setup. 11 Doctor, always nice. The Fugitive Doctor, which is a newer Doctor from the 13 Doctors run. Not too fond of the 13 Doctors run. War Doctor.
You've never even seen the 13 Doctors then.
These are just 2 land cards. This is a card I got because I felt like it might be useful, but I might replace it. I got Wilfred. If you haven't watched Doctor Who, Wilfred was a character during the 10th Doctor's run.
Fucking murder.
Grandfather. The Master? Oh yeah, they had every version of the Master, and I'm gonna run every version, but there's one version of the Master that I think kind of fucking sucks on his own. At least if you don't run him properly, but I'm still gonna run him anyways. They made Anthony Annals Master super hyper specific. Got the 13th Doctor. She got her own deck actually. Got the 9th Doctor, peak. Got the Talisman of Conviction, which is just the 11th Doctor's bow tie. 10th Doctor, as I mentioned earlier. Talisman of Creativity, 10th Doctor again. And I actually don't know this one. Oh, it's the TARDIS. No, it's called Rogue's Passage. It's just that it's really like tilted weirdly, so I couldn't tell what was actually going on there. Yeah. So because they're all colors, the way Magic works, and I do approve of this, is the Daleks, the Master, and the Cybermen all came in the same deck. So in order to run this deck, I got this meme card called Jody or Joda the Unifier. Now, granted, I didn't need to run Joda specifically. There were other cards I could have run instead, but I already bought him for like $1, and he does the job. Just to be clear, they also do have Lord of the Rings, if you're unfamiliar. Like, there's Gimli. Got Gimli going on. Hang on, I have to go through here, because if I recall correctly, I do... Oh, yeah, they also have Legolas, if you're familiar with that. Got that Legolas. I actually could run Gandalf in this deck. My brother got me a Gandalf. Gandalf. You need Sauron? Sauron looks fucking trash. If you haven't seen what Sauron... So, Magic took creative liberties when making the Lord of the Rings decks, or Lord of the Rings cards. And, I don't know, maybe fucking New Time Cinema was being a cunt about it. I don't know, something. But they didn't let them use, I think, the character likeness all that much. And you can definitely see where that's kind of trash. Oh yeah, like for example, I got Saruman the White. Got Saruman in there. Oh, I could have sworn this is where I had my... Huh. Weird. I thought that's where I had my Doctor Who spare cards, but it's not. Strange. Are they in here? No, these are more Lord of the Rings cards. You cannot pass. Always a meme moment. Here they are. Here they are. Because I need these cards in here. Because there's the 12th Doctor. There is a Clara Oswald spell card. I'm not sure if I'm going to run it or not. Yeah, you asked about the Master, and actually, I ended up pulling 2 alternate art Masters. I got the Master Mesmerist, Roger Delgado, and in my opinion, the better Master art for his effect, the David Tennant Master. Yeah, I have to double check my deck going forward with some tokens. Oh, I was got out of time there. Very nice. Yeah, no. So I just wanted to make an all doctors deck. I could put a master or two in there, but I'd have to like recheck like how I'm working this out because I already set up a whole deck list and everything. So the One Ring does have some telepathic like mind control properties in the game, but the One Ring also costs $100 a copy, so no. I did spend like $50 on a card, but that's because it's never gonna be reprinted again. The One Ring might be reprinted. I can believe that. Transformers is definitely a more cracked verse than people want to give it credit for. Savage. Yeah. I'm gonna have to make some adjustments to this deck though. Sorry, my brother's having dinner right next to me. Very rudely, I might add. Okay. Just one burger? No. Yeah, no. So I got to make up my mind because the actual Lord of the Rings land card is actually pretty cracked. Because it can play any 2 color cost. They're saying hello, if you can hear me. He's too busy watching Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, no. I just gotta double check what my deck runs now, what my deck summons before I like set this all up. The Fierce took that L before that match began. Zimbro, call him mid.
You're mid. Your opinions, mid. Your
I'm
gameplay
right.
in video games, ass.
Nah, bro. I'm a beast.
That's a bonus.
Nah, bro. Samaj paid people to get back to platinum. Yeah, so
Your
because
Magic plane, trash.
nah, bro. I was a fucking beast.
Yeah, if the beast is autistic.
No. Yeah, so got the unifier there for that. Have to make sure I run all the doctors first. Yeah, you're fine. Where's Samaj? Samaj in here to defend himself from this slander. Yeah, funny thing is that's the Bayverse movies. Nah, you tripping. Yeah, so I'm going to sit down right now. I already have a deck list set up for this All Doctors deck, but I'm going to have to sit down and decide whether or not I'm going to change some stuff for consistency's sake. Because tomorrow we'll be playing a tournament, which I've come second place now twice, but granted, this deck's not going to come out on top. That's why I got to work on that master deck. Got to get that shit up to snuff. It's going to take a while, though. It's going to take a while. It feels good. Neo's going to cook you like roast beef. Nihun doesn't play Magic, and I'm not going to force him to play Magic. Nihun doesn't force me to play card games. I play card games with him because like I don't want him to be alone, but like he doesn't have to play Magic. I'm not going to make him do that. I'd rather the money I give him go towards shit he actually would like to do in his own spare time. And while I'm sure he'd like to play Magic with me, we can play other card games. Is the struggle real, Zim? Last week I lost to an Infinite. If you're unfamiliar with card games, an Infinite combo is when a game developer is being fucking lazy and... Oh, man. I need to get some fucking wine strips. Little yellow. Or a better toothbrush.
Toothbrush, by the way.
I haven't used yours yet. I'll probably start using it because it's starting to get a little yellow.
You motherfucker, that's what it's for!
Source.
You're a fucking idiot!
Well, to be fair,
I bought it for you!
But
Guys, he's a dickweed.
But...
Look at him! His pecker's tiny, too.
Wow. Rude. The Transformers Cosmology is entirety is at least low outer, more consistently outer, even high outer. The struggle reels them. Anyways, yeah, so I lost to an Infinite. An Infinite in a card game is where you can perform a combo, as it sounds, infinite amount of times. There's nothing that you can stop it, and it is a massive oversight in game development whenever it fucking happens. Some Infinites are easy, some are hard. All of them deserve to be fucking banned from the game. I feel like if you run an Infinite, you shouldn't be fucking running an Infinite. Infinites are cancer. But I lost to an Infinite. The guy was nice about it, though. His Infinite... So, at least the guy's Infinite had an end goal. Because there are people who will play Infinites just to make you quit. Like, their goal is for you to quit. Their goal is not to actually, like, win. Their goal is to make you quit. Sadly, I got forced to make cards. I do have to make cards, me, so I make cards, but that's because I have a card game. Technically. Yeah, no. So I gotta split up my deck right now, fix up my mana base a little bit, and start working out all the kinks. Because, Emma. It's a five mana deck. So thankfully, most of these cards either get hit by blue or green. So it's not super hard to make a deck. It's not super hard to make the mana base work. But in order to summon my leader card, who buffs all my units by 1 for every legendary creature I have, I have to play black. So I have some cards that count as black as well. So that's fun. So, yeah. Oh, what the hell is that?
What?
I think that's one of your fucking chips.
What are my chips?
Or your fries, sorry.
How? What's that?
Well, it was wet and it looked like some sort of bready mix.
Bitch, no. That's whatever you've been doing.
Oh, yeah, the amount of food in front of me is just...
Yeah, because I've been spattering all over the place, right? It's all over your cards over there? You sackless weenie.
Motherfucker. Yeah, I know. So, now it's in a situation a little bit. So I just want to make this quick update because, again, for clarity's sake... Nah, bro, that's your spit. It's gross. But anyways... Yeah, so for clarity's sake, Kyle will be streaming on Thursday. Devil might be taking the stream this week. We'll see what happens depending on whether or not he's actually willing to play. And if he doesn't play, Mangler should still be going Friday. Kyle should still be Saturday. I might do a stream to cover sort of quote unquote Kyle's day, but we'll see what happens there. I do have a homework assignment due this Wednesday, so it won't be till probably Thursday. And beyond that, everything else is just fine. I'm still working on videos, still working on video ideas. Again, they won't all be super long or very longly edited. I think overall I might have 3 edited videos, maybe 4, but the rest will be like just casual videos. And yeah. I can't even have enough time to create new cards because he makes me make 3 different games. Why are you developing a game? Why are you developing 3 different games, bro? Why don't you develop my fucking... What does McDonald's sell?
Big Mac?
Why don't you develop me a fucking Big Mac? I wasn't sure if McDonald's was the... I was like, McDonald's isn't the Whopper, it's Burger King, so what the fuck does McDonald's make? Okay. So yeah, no. So that's more or less it. Got some new magic cards I want to talk about a little bit before I make this deck. You know, just show it off a little bit. Because I wasn't expecting to get the Transformers card today. Listen, bro, I'm not giving you a discount. Wow. Typical fucking employees not giving their employee discount. Typical. But no, I'll joke aside for a minute. Yeah, no. Because I ordered the Transformers cards literally 4 days ago, I think. No. Yes? Sunday, Saturday. Yeah, 4 days ago. So, unless you give me... Why would I give you $30 for a discount if I could buy my meal for less? Well, at any rate, that's more of the situation. Just want to talk about some cards I got. One Piece will be getting their new season soon, and I will have to get some cards for One Piece because my VV is still going to be fucking trash. But I think I've got a deck. I think I've got a deck that might actually win me a game. It's going to be incredible. It's going to fucking blow everyone's mind. And yeah, that's about it for now. Once the actual, digital card... I need my stocks, man. Once the actual digital card game for my game is done, I'll probably make a stream playing it, like showing off the rules a little bit, just playing it on digital. Because I've already playtested it a little bit on my phone. It's pretty solid, but you know, need to get all the decks in there and stuff of that nature. So we're gonna see how it goes. So beyond that, that's about it. There is a new Yu-Gi-Oh stuff going on, so my stream might be a God card focused Yu-Gi-Oh matchmaking stream, so you can all watch me lose in real time with the God cards only deck. As God intended. And yeah. That's about it for today's stream. There will not be a stream later today. Hopefully you guys have a nice day. Again, this was more so just an update stream. Me just talking about some Magic cards I got. We'll see if anything else pops up before then. And just to be clear, any videos that even could come out right now will not come out till like closer to Christmas, just to have the whole 12 days thing. If in case you guys are wondering, like if there's gonna be any videos, so just don't worry about that. Just don't worry about that. That comes out later. Comes out later, okay? Don't worry about that. So with that said, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys on the next streamer video. Take care, everybody.